All right, here we go. The great unboxing. So, all of you guys who know me know that I've done pretty much every diet program known to man. Low carb, high frequency eating. I've done the ultra low calorie diets. I've tried them all. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. Honestly, the only reason why I'm trying this is because Verenia, the gal who turned me on to it, they have a really cool group on Facebook that are like built-in accountability partners, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's like, here's the price of the food, plus you get all this other stuff, encouragement and advice and tips and tricks and things like that. It doesn't cost you anything. And one of the things that I know from my years as a nutritionist is that accountability is literally the hardest part of any diet. So she was so kind as to pretty much put my order in. I didn't have to do any work. So I actually don't know what's coming out of this box, but I'm going to go ahead and open it. I haven't read the book, which supposedly should be in here. But honestly, it's a pretty simple program. They call it when you're trying to lose weight, they call it the 5/1 program, which basically means you eat 5 meals out of this thing and you make yourself one healthy, solid meal per day, which is basically protein and vegetables. And that's your eating program, which means it's really low calorie. They very specifically say don't exercise on the 5/1 program. To be honest with you, I'm going to completely ignore that. And the way I'll fix my diet is with protein powder. I am absolutely going to exercise because, well, frankly, I just like to lift too much. But I've got a little bit more experience with this, so I know what I can and can't get away with. This seems very similar to the 30-10 weight loss for life program that was going around a couple of years ago. I tried that one. The food was awful, so hopefully this food is better than that. What I've seen online makes it seem much better. I mean, just so you guys know, I've also done the 2020 weight loss program from the Pro Club, which is a medically assisted, guided, you have a nutritionist, you have a personal trainer, they do blood work on you, the whole 9 yards. I've tried them all. So anyway, I have no idea what's in here. Let's find out. First 30-day guide, blah, blah, blah. Geez Louise, this is quite a book. I have no idea what any of this is, but I'll be reading it. Life book, Habits of Health. This is the path to permanent weight control, optimal health, and well-being. I pretty much already know what that's going to say because I've already been through so many of these programs. I honestly have no idea what this is and why these are different, but I'll look through them just so that, I can give a review of it all. But why? Oh, by the way, why am I doing this? Well, I mean, who doesn't have a quarantine 15? I certainly eat more. When I cook at home, I eat more because, well, my food is good, and definitely drank more. So what the heck? We'll give it a whirl. All right, so what's in here? Roasted garlic, creamy smashed potatoes. Now, one of the things that I was told to do was to go get one of those mini waffle irons, which I think is brilliant. Basically, people give you tips and tricks on that forum that I was telling you about how to take these things and make them crispy. Because a lot of the problem with a lot of these diets is you eat all this mushy food or you eat bars. So the idea that you can create like a shell out of some cheese or some mashed potatoes, pretty fancy. The other thing about all these, every product is going to have, I understand they're kind of the standard prepackaged vitamins and minerals, but it's loaded with vitamins and minerals, and everything has a probiotic and a prebiotic in it, so all the food that you're eating is going to work on your gut health. And, because we eat so much processed crap in the United States and fried foods and things like that, our gut flora is all out of whack. And so, if you can improve my digestion, that can't be a bad thing. So I think that's cool. Chewy chocolate chip cookie. That sounds good. Oh, here's another one. I told her I like chocolate chip cookies, so apparently I get to eat some cookies on my diet. Here are the chocolate chip pancakes. So a lot of these are just add water. But what's interesting is people, again, on this forum that I've been reading, have all kinds of tips and tricks to try to make this stuff more interesting and mixing it together in certain ways. I mean, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff they do, using air fryers. I've seen recipes that it's just like, make it in the microwave, put it in this thing, then put it through the air fryer. I mean, people are really creative with this stuff, so you got to give them credit. Buttermilk cheddar herb biscuit. And again, you look at this thing, everything, the calorie level on all these is basically the same. You can see 110 calories for the cookies, 110 calories for the cheddar biscuits, 100 calories for the pancakes, 110, like it's very measured to be that way. And then everything has a significant vitamin and mineral content. So that's kind of cool. I realize that, you know, it's a lot of it, and I haven't actually looked to see what the sources are of these, and whether they're synthetic or their natural form, which is a question that I will ask in the forum later on, now that I just thought about it. Here is Zesty Lemon Bar Crisp. So these are bars that are pre-put together. Again, 110 calories, 11 grams of protein, 13 grams of carbs, 4 of which are dietary fiber. I'm noticing a lot of potassium and magnesium, which is interesting because a lot of us are short on our electrolytes. But I would expect that more from athletes and people that work out. So that's interesting to me. Here's some chili, same kind of thing. Folate, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin K. So, you know, by the time you get done with the day, you're not even going to need a vitamin pack because they've loaded it with that stuff already. I'll read the ingredients list to see if the vitamins and minerals are natural or not. And every one of these, you can see, I was just looking at it real quick, every one has what appears to be a patented form of some kind of probiotic. So that's cool. Oopsie, knocked that one over. It happens. Let's see. Sweet blueberry biscuit. We got, people are pretty proud of these things, these zesty cheddar and Italian herb crunchers. And again, having something that you can chew that has some, now look at, everybody knows me who knows I'm going to try to eat these things. These are jalapeno poppers. I mean, come on. I'm curious to see what these taste like because I will eat the crap out of these. Oh, hey, it came with a little blender bottle. So she must have put some protein powder in there for me. Oh, nice. Campfire S'mores Bar Crisp. So here's some more bars. I better back this camera up, otherwise you're not going to be able to see anything. Pardon my fingers. Here we go. So here's some, get this out of the way, some bars. I feel like I'm, what's that guy who sold the Quick and Bright? I can never think of his name. But anyway, decadent chocolate brownie with Greek yogurt chips. We're stacking these on up. Here we go. Anyway, there's tons and tons of this stuff. I will keep a video journal. I will be posting it. See how this goes. I'm obviously going to read the book, at least enough of it tonight so that I can understand what I need to know. Honey chili cranberry nut bar. Now, everybody who knows me, I love stuff that's spicy. So if that's any good, I'm going to enjoy the crap out of that. Cranberry honey nut granola bar. It's supposed to be very convenient, right? And then they have different programs. They have a weight loss program, they have a maintenance program, they have a muscle up program. And basically what I understand is they just change the number and content of your healthy solid meals. At least that's what I'm calling them. I don't know if they call them that or not. But we'll see. So very interesting stuff. Cinnamon cream cheese swirl cake. You know what they're using? They must be using some sort of like monk fruit, or let's see, what are they using to? So they're using pea protein and whey protein as their protein sources. And what are they using for their sweetener? I'm not exactly sure. I'll figure that out. It's probably stevia or monk fruit or one of those kind of 0-calorie sweeteners. Creamy vanilla shake. All right, we got strawberry shake and some more bars. All right, so piles of this stuff. Supposedly, except for my healthy solid meals, there's enough food in here for an entire month. And it was just shy of $500, which if you think about it, if you're eating, 5 times a day on this stuff, is not that terrible. Most of these are somewhere in the neighborhood of like 12 grams of protein and like 15 grams of carbs. So if you're 5 times a day for not your healthy solid meal, you're looking at 60 grams of protein and 100 grams of carbs. Obviously, it's a low fat. I should point this at myself now, huh? It's obviously a low fat program. Not hugely excited about that. I think your healthy solid fats are great. However, or your healthy solid fats, good Lord. Your healthy fats are important. However, they do encourage it in your one solid meal. So things like avocado oil. I don't know if nut butters are included or not, but I'll figure that out. I'm going to use some MCT in my coffee because that stuff is rad. And we'll figure it out from there. So day one, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to start. I got a lot of reading to do, but probably by Thursday I'll get started, I'd imagine. Today's Tuesday. So here we go. Got 15 pounds to lose. Going to be going on a vacation at some point. Want to look good? Here's how I'm getting started. Take care, y'all.